Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, and today we're going to carry on with Kingdom Hearts, returning to the previous area, which was the Hollow Bastion, and we're going to finish that up today and fight an interesting boss, so please do come and join me. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get on with the show. In order to access the Hollow Bastion, you just need to use the warp point that's next to Traverse Town, and from there, once you access the Gummy Ship mission, make sure you actually go through the warp point itself. And it's quite a lengthy journey, but it is what's needed, unfortunately. Obviously, you'll need to have spoke to Sid in order to have upgraded the Gummy Ship. We did that, I think it was the last episode. So, if for some reason you can't access the warp section, then that will probably be why. So it is quite challenging, especially for me, because apart from the required upgrades, I haven't really done anything with the warp ship at all throughout the game. So I might do an episode on it in the future, if people want it. But for now, there you have it. So hopefully we'll be getting to the end of this in a moment here. So that should be the final section, I believe. Or not. Okay, so here we are now at the Hollow Bastion once more. And we'll recognise the area. It's the same place that we started at previously. So there's actually some more loot for us to grab here. Happy just to keep our group as they are. Although Beast himself is quite powerful. But we do need to keep the group because there is a Trinity point, so... Sorry, Beast. We're going to start by making our way up the platforms here. And here, and there's an item we can grab. I believe it's around here somewhere, actually. Might be this bubble. Now let's keep moving. Okay, there's a Trinity mark. I'll come back to that in a moment. I think one of these bubbles we need to head into for an item. Yeah, there we go, look. A nice chest. So we'll grab that first. Get a defense up for our trouble with that one. And now we're going to have to climb up once more. No! Some of the camera angles in this game don't half do my head in. They really do. Right, so we, as I was saying, need to climb up once more. This time avoiding that bubble. And here's the Trinity mark we can now access. We couldn't before. And this is actually the final Trinity, I believe, in the whole game. A Thunder Guard G. That was exciting, wasn't it? And now we're going to make our way over to the castle area. Try that again. And the place we're heading to in the castle is the library. Once you reach the castle gates, just fight your way through and into the main entrance hall here, which is through the massive door into the castle. And then there'll be a lot of Heartless, as you can see by my health and MP totals, to get through. And then come back round to the library area, which obviously we've been to before. And eventually we'll get a cutscene here as we make our way inside. At least that's the running theory that I'm going with. Make sure we explore everywhere here. Head upstairs, there we go.
Oh, Belle.
Okay, so new Keyblade. We can go ahead and just have a look at that. But I'm probably going to carry on using my Olympia in all honesty. Oh right, it's my mistake, we need to actually speak to her first. I was thinking, where is it? I remembered we got a Keyblade there. There we go, the Divine Rose, that's the one. Now we can... I was panicking then, thinking that the PS4 version messed something up, but that was just me. And actually, that's pretty darn good. I didn't expect it to be better than my Olympia. But yeah, we'll go ahead and lay the damage on with the Divine Rose. How very manly. I'm just going to go ahead and save here. And at this point, we basically need to start making our way up to the top of the castle. But before we do that, there's one chest we can go and grab. So I guess we'll go and do that first. If you remember, this is a nice long lift ride. But now there's another chest for us to go and access. There's a chest up here. We're going to throw the usual Gavira onto it. And then we can technically open it up. For a Ramu belt. Very nice, very nice. And nothing else we can do up here except make our way back down. But it is quite a haul back up to the top of the castle. So we're aiming to get to where all the princesses are. So you might want to go ahead and save again, so you haven't got to do that monotonous journey. So again, so should something go wrong, I'm sure it wouldn't. Okay, so back in the main entrance room, we're just going to head across into the upper lift stop area. Not into the upper version, so just the normal version. Just lift stop it's called. And just make our way across to the exit on the other side. This will bring us back outside into the castle gates area. It's the same route that we went before. You'll have to clear out the enemies here as well. Once you've cleared out the enemies up here, we just need to go ahead and use this thing. And this will start taking us up even higher, which is where we need to be. And I'll show you remember this nice platform, which we'll make our way onto next. And last time we had enemies spawn on here. I can't remember off the top of my head if they spawn every time we use this platform. I guess we're about to find out in a few moments or whatnot. I do remember it was quite a lengthy journey though, wasn't it? So either way, I guess we'll find out together, eh? Yeah, they do. So take care of the enemies once more. It's a good experience though. I think Donald and Goofy have already gained a level. Mainly because I did fall down actually, if I'm going to be honest with you. Off camera. Whoever put these flying areas around this zone, very sadistic of them, I've got to say. And then we just examine the thing in the middle again to get moving. The large platform will bring you just outside another entrance to the lift stop. So go in there, use the lift, and then it'll bring you up to this level here. Dead simple. And then we'll find the next crystal. I'm skipping out a little bit, or just being a bit skimpy on my instructions, because this is no different than the last time we visited this place, in all honesty. So if you've got this far, you'll already know where it is. These are just kind of like gentle reminders, I guess. Although it is quite linear, the path back up to the top of the castle anyway. So as always, more enemies to clear out. And another level as well. I know I keep mentioning it, but make sure you're using the experience item on either Donald or Goofy from the 100 Acre Wood, since it all helps in just building up our levels a little bit faster. I'm trying to pause the video here. I just realised on second thoughts we don't need to use that red crystal thing there, because the step's already in place. So once you come up to this area, clear out the enemies if you want to, as I've just done, and then make your way back into the lift stop. And from here we're just going to run to the side. I'm not going to kill these guys solely for the fact that it creates more editing work for me, but I recommend you do so, just for the extra experience that you'll get from it. And we will kill these. And we are, in fact, almost at our destination now, so just bear with it, and we'll be there in no time from here. Head up the steps, and then around into the lift stop area once more for the final time here. And then just make your way into the opposite room. Again, you're going to have enemy encounters. I've already dealt with them. And we are here. And look at that, a glorious save point, which we are, of course, going to head to. And we are, of course, going to save our game. And then we're going to go and speak to the princesses here. Or try and kill them, apparently. No, that was an accident. Rightio, so now we're going to enter the next area, which is the Grand Hall. We'll just kind of glide across the defender that spawned here. And we can see there's some good old stairs here, with more enemies as well. Best clear these out. The sad thing about this place is you will again have a ton of enemies to have to deal with, but you're going to have to deal with them, especially if you want to loot the treasures that are around here, which I suspect you are, because there's some good ones to get. So we'll just kill what we can. Trying to see if we can avoid some of it, so that we're not here all day. There's a lot of spawns in this room, by the way. So you're probably going to want to heal up after, because we have got a boss fight coming up, and you're not really going to be able to return to the save point without respawning these guys again. So the game's basically saying, no, you're not going to be able to do the boss with a perfectly full set of health and MP. Not unless you use items, of course. But just up here is the first chest of 3 that I want us to loot. I'll be able to do so. Yes, we've got a blue menu bar now. Very good. And an all-important dark matter. Definitely something we want to loot. Work our way up the steps here. More enemy spawns. And we're just going to jump now up here. And as we make our way around, we'll see the second of the 3 chests I want us to loot. An Oblivion Keyblade. I'm just going to see how good that is compared to the one we just collected a few moments ago, the Divine Rose. It's a Keyblade that possesses colossal power. So, up to you if you want to equip that. I'm happy with the Divine Rose for the time being. I like the just pure strength it gives. And then over on this side is the final chest. And actually, the final set of the Dalmatians. Which means that we've actually completed that side quest completely. There you go, got a trophy. And if we just have a look in the journal here. All 99 found. So next time we head back to the Mum and Dad, we'll get our ultimate reward for that side quest, I guess. And there's a ton of enemy encounters here. I don't know if we can proceed without killing them. Oh no, we can. You might want to, because there is a lot, unless you really need the experience. Either way, here comes our next boss fight. So we're going to want to keep Aura on. We can only actually attack this guy from its horn. So we need to climb onto its back here and then smash it from the top. Really just try and lay in as much damage as possible, to tell you the truth, because you want this fight over sooner rather than later. And at 1350 health, it's going to take a few health bars to finally get this beast to drop. But look, we're doing so much damage here that we are in fact being somewhat successful. Just keep your health up, because its Thunder Spell can creep up on you as well. I don't think Aura really matters all that much, as long as you stay out of its melee attacks. Probably not the best position to be in now, where we are, but I am just trying to get this damage on. And we're just about down to its final health bar here. So actually not that long of a fight. But it's not happy with us up there, is it? It's like, nope, get off me. Let's see if we can finish off with an Arcanum, which is a nice combo attack. Let's try and move out the way here. I mean, it's not really doing a whole lot, is it, if we're going to be totally honest? Here comes its Thunder Spell. But we're done. It's down. And we get a level up for it. And we get the Amiga Arts accessory as well. I'm just checking an email on my phone while this goes off, this cutscene.
Sora, you did it.
And I'm back. So we've still got the
again,
cutscene, okay?
But we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Looks like we're going to close the keyhole here in the area that we're in. Hollow Bastion. Forgot what it was called then. So we now actually have only the final area of the game to go and explore. Our reward is having our fire spout upgraded to fire guard. Not too shabby, but there's a little bit of extra stuff we can grab before we leave this place. So we'll go ahead and save first of all, since we've done that last boss fight. And we want to head back down to the library area. So that's where we moved all the bookcases around in the last episode. Or was it the episode before that? I think it was, wasn't it? I lose track of it all, I do. So the quickest way to get down there is, as we did before, just drop down really. If we keep dropping down to the main entrance, then we can just make our way into the library quite simply from there. So eventually we'll land in the watery area, there we go. And then we can head back to the entrance quickly from here. I'm just going to avoid the enemy encounters. Although it seems there isn't any because we closed the keyhole on this occasion. I guess that's our reward until we next come back here. And back into the library we go. I do like this floatability. Just keep flying around all over the place. And we're looking for Ares, or Aerith, or whatever it is she's called in this game. And we're going to chat to her a few times, in fact. So we get a few Ansem reports from her. We get 4, in fact. But that's certainly not all. We can go ahead and speak to her a few more times here for a final reward from this place. Our Cura spell is upgraded. Went off that a little bit fast. But we've now got Cura Gar, which is very nice indeed. And that's it for Hollow Bastion. We are done, so we can head back to town now, to Traverse Town, in order to go and speak to what's their faces, Pongo and Perdita, and tell them that we have all of their Dalmatians. And on top of that, there's a new tournament known as the Hades Cup available at the Colosseum, so I'm certainly going to be wanting to be looking at that before we head to the next area as well. The final area, in fact. Which is just down the bottom here, and it's the end of the world, literally. But for now, a well-earned rest. I'm also going to stock up on items and whatnot before we actually head into the final area of the game. I'll just head to the first district. And I'm sure you all remember the way to the Dalmatians' house now, so I'll see you there in a moment. Here we go. Get a nice little cutscene for finding all 99 of them. That's going to be a lot of dog poo to clean up. But here we go, collect our final set of rewards here. We get Aerogar, which is very nice. And we get a complete gummy collection as well. So not a shabby reward at all. Hopefully you've been keeping up and along with me as I've been working on that side quest, and you'll have it all sorted as well. But folks, I'm going to finish off today's episode here. So let's just fly around for a minute. By all means, come back next time and we'll continue on with Kingdom Hearts, doing some extra content, in particular the Hades Cup, in order to prepare ourselves for the final challenges of the story, which are going to be coming up very, very shortly. I look forward to that. I hope you do too. If you've enjoyed the episode today, don't forget to hit the like button and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Alright folks, see you soon. Take care.